Alright, good day everyone. Remember, we are at the last stage of our work, or you can say we are at the grand finale of everything. So this is it, the last space of our work. Alright, now is where you can select if you want your book to be enrolled in KDP select, something like that. Alright, now where do you want your book to sell? Select the territory you want your book to sell. Here now, they said select the territories where you have rights to sell this book. This will determine where the book is available for sale. Which territory option should I pick? Now, here now you can check this to know the territory option you have to pick. Now I picked all territories, but you can always check which territory you have to pick. Let's check which territory we have to pick here. Right. Let's go through this. They said during title setup, you'll be asked to enter the territories you hold electronic publishing rights for your ebook. What are worldwide rights? If you are certain you have all rights necessary to make this title available worldwide, choose all territories. Worldwide rights. This will allow customers from around the world to purchase your title on Amazon.com, Amazon.co.uk, Amazon.d, Amazon.fr, Amazon.s, Amazon. So if you have worldwide rights, it will sell on all these platforms that is listed here. Now, if your book is your original content and you have never published it before, you must likely have worldwide rights. Alright, so what are individual territories? If you don't hold worldwide rights to sell and distribute your title, choose individual territories, then indicate the territories in which you hold rights. This will limit sales of your publication to the selected territories only. Below is a list of territories included in each Kindle store. They say US Kindle store, United States, UK Kindle store, DA Kindle store, FR Kindle store, ES Kindle store. We also have Australia for DE Kindle store, Australia, Germany, Switzerland and Luxembourg, and the rest, etc. Now we have ES Kindle store, Andorra, Spain, IT Kindle store in New Zealand, and the rest. Alright, so these are the stores we have here. Now let's go back. You click at the back button. Now here I choose all territory, that is all territories worldwide. I choose all territories worldwide. Now for here now they say primary marketplace. My primary marketplace, I already choose Amazon from the beginning, so I say we leave it at Amazon.com. Now here now you can click either this percentage, pricing, royalty and distribution. So you can click at this place, that is this at 5%, to select below prices. Now you can as well click at this 70% to select maximum prices. Alright, now I click at this at 5%, you see everything will be changed under. For the 35%, you see 0.99 to $200, something like that. That will be sold on Amazon.com. Why here now? You will see the price for Amazon.co.uk. You will see €150, something like that. All right. Let's click at that 5% and move with that. So we'll move with that. Set a list price between 0.2. Okay. All marketplaces are based on this price. So we have to set price. Now here now they said set market price between $2.99 to $9.99. All right. And they said all market prices will be based on this dollar. So let's move down to this place a bit. You can see under the said account information incomplete. We have saved the work to draft. They said account information incomplete. You must complete. They said you must complete your account information to publish items. If you are not ready to complete account information now, click save as draft and you can try publishing later. Now let's click at go to my account. So for this we can get the information to set the account. This is the email I made use of. So enter verification code from the email. Let's go over to our email. To pick the code. Copy the code. So this is a code. Without wasting much time, we have the code already. I have the code from here. Let's copy the code. Okay, I think it's not that one. Alright, let's copy the code. Let's copy and go over there to paste the code. Now let's paste the code and check if it's the code. Wait for it to load. Alright, so we are there. Let's pick the states. So we should pick Nigeria because that's where we are. Nigeria because that's where we are. Send number to send OTP to this. H1. Let's send OTP to this number. We have sent a one-time password to this number. Alright, let's wait for it to come. Let's wait for it to come. Alright, let's go and check our messages. Alright, Truecaller. Alright, so we have it here. Let's copy it. Have it here. Let's go back and impute it here. Let's impute it here. Now let's click at continue. Click at this continue here. Click at continue. Let's go there. Okay, they say this phone number is already enrolled. This phone number is already enrolled as a 2SV authenticator. Please enter a new phone number. Press back. Okay, let's cancel it. Let's cancel it. So we have already enrolled the phone number as an authenticator. Alright, so we have to go back. Have to go back and know what to do. As you can see at the top here, they said you are set up to receive payments for sales across all Amazon Marketplace. Alright, so we have added our bank already. We have added our bank. This is our bank here. Alright, now that is it. So the next thing is to remember we say we already impute our documents. We already enrolled to Amazon KDP as an individual, not as corporates or corporate companies or corporation, not as corporation. Right. So the next thing is to click at save. That should be the next thing. Click at save. Now let's save our work. Success saving. So I believe is it complete that questionnaire. Let's put our phone on desktop mode. Let's put our phone on desktop mode so we can view everything here. So this is our phone on desktop mode, so we can view everything on the page. Here now, after everything, you can click edit identity to edit your informations, or you can leave it. Now here they said getting paid. They said getting paid. Say provide your bank information to receive electronic royalty payments. Learn more about getting paid. Now you are set up to receive payments. Alright, for sales across all Amazon Marketplace. They said add another bank details. You can add another bank details if you wish to. Now we also have this is my account. They said not all of your bank accounts support payments via electronic fund transfer (EFT). Some payments will be made via wire transfer and will be subject to transfer fees and payment thresholds. Learn more. Alright, you can see it. You can learn more about it. Now they say tax information, tax questionnaire not started. Before we can send your payments, we need to collect some tax information about your business. You will be redirected to our secure tax platform and then return here for confirmation. So they said action needed. Your account is not complete. Please update your account with the required information. Now let's complete tax questionnaire. Click here. Let's go. Let's check what they meant. All right. So this is it. They said, are you sure? Okay. They said, are you a United States citizen, US permanent resident, green card holder, or other US resident alien? So here said, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm a US resident alien. Here said, no. So we have to say no. Click at no. Now here said, the second one said, are you acting as an intermediary agent or other person receiving payments on behalf of another person or as a flow-through entity? intermediary agent or other person receiving payment on behalf of another person or as a flow-through entity. Say no. All right. Tax identity. They say tax identity, full name, lucky goodness, country of citizenship. Let's put country of citizenship. Country of citizenship should be Nigeria. All right. Let's follow it through. You have Nigeria here. You have Nigeria here. Click Nigeria. Of permanent address. Learn about permanent address. Nigeria, Umokro, Achimbe, Oye, Bitoli. Okay, it's compound Democrat. Owerri, Imo State. Yeah. Mailing address. Learn about mailing address. Taxpayer identification number. TIN. I have a non-US TIN. Now, Nigerian TIN. Lagos Internal Revenue Service Number. Lagos Internal Revenue Service Number. Okay. Ogun State Internal Revenue Service Number. You can also choose I don't have any of these. Lagos Internal Revenue Service Number. Okay. I have a US SIN. By providing a valid US SIN, you may be eligible for reduced withholding tax rates. So if you click on Lagos Internal, if you don't have this Lagos Internal, let's click on continue. Okay, let's click on I don't have any of these. Right. So they say tax identification number. So I will have to put mine in there if possible. So I entered my NIN number. Let's continue to check what will happen. Alright. Now you may be eligible to receive a reduction in the 30% US tax withholding rate by providing the information below. Nigeria, country of tax residence. Then about which country of tax residence to select. Now I selected Nigeria. Let's leave it at Nigeria. Alright. This is tax identification number and this is my NIN number. Right. Let's click at confirm. Let's click at confirm. Save and preview. Save and preview. They say this selected country does not qualify for treaty benefits. You do not appear to be eligible for the treaty benefits. Now we can select UK. Or you can even leave it like that. Save and continue. Let's check if we can select UK, United Kingdom. The selected country qualifies for treaty benefits. Country of tax residence. Maybe okay, claim of tax treaty benefits. You may be eligible to receive a reduction of that. Alright, now let's confirm. You selected country. Okay, the selected country qualifies for treaty benefits. You are eligible for treaty benefits. Alright, now let's click save and preview. Let's wait for it to load. Alright, they said there was an error. Please try again if the problem persists. Please contact support. Alright. Now, it may be this I selected here. Now let's continue back to click Nigeria and save and continue. Let's continue back to click on Nigeria. Save and continue. Now let's save, let's confirm. Save and preview. Let's save and preview because we don't have time. Let's wait for it a bit to load. Right. After submitting my name, it brought me down to this page. This is my reference ID. Right. There's a certificate of foreign status of beneficial owner for United States as withholding and reporting individuals. Here said, I consent to provide electronic signature for the information provided as per IRS form. Alright. If you provide an electronic signature, you will be able to submit your tax information immediately. Alright. Identification of beneficial owner. Name of individual who is the beneficial owner, country of citizen. Alright. Permanent residence address, streets. Okay, this is my address. City or town. State or province include postal code. Alright, Owerri, Imo State, country, Nigeria. Now, city or town, state or province include postal code, appropriate country, US taxpayer identification number, SSN if required, a foreign tax identifying number. Alright, part 2 claim tax. Okay, for chapter 3, purpose only, see instructions. I certify that the beneficial owner is a resident of, within the meaning of the income tax treaty between the United States and that country, special rates and conditions. If applicable, the beneficial owner is claiming the provisions of dash of the treaty identified on line 7 above to claim a percent rate of withholding on specified type of income. Explain the additional conditions in the article and the paragraph in the beneficial owner means to be eligible for the rate of withholding. Part 3 certification. Under penalties of perjury, I declare that I have exclaimed the information on this form and to the best of my knowledge and belief it is true, correct, and complete. I further certify under penalties of perjury that I am the individual that is the beneficial owner, or am authorized to sign for the individual that is the beneficial owner of all the income to which this form relates, or am using this form to document myself for chapter 4 purposes. The person named on line 1 of this form is not a US person. This form relates to income not effectively connected with the conduct of a trade or business in the United States. Income effectively connected with the conduct of a trade or business in the United States, but is not subject to tax under an applicable income tax treaty. The partner's shares of a partnership effectively connected taxable income, or the partner's amounts realized from the transfer of a partnership interest subject to withholding under section 1446. The person named on line 1 of this form is a resident of the treaty country listed on line 9 of the form, if any, within the meaning of the income tax treaty between the United States and that country, and for broker transactions or barter exchanges, the beneficial owner is an exempt foreign person as defined in the instructions. Furthermore, I authorize this form to be provided to any withholding agent that has control, receipt, or custody of the income of which I am the beneficial owner, or any withholding agent that can dispose or make payments in the income of which I am the beneficial owner. I agree that I will submit a new form within 30 days if any certification made on this form becomes incorrect. The Internal Revenue Service does not require your consent to any provisions of this document other than the certifications required to establish your status as a non-US individual and, if applicable, obtain a reduced rate of withholding. I certify here now. You see what they said here now. Let's go. They said I certify that I have the capacity to sign for the person identified on line 1 of this form. So this signature, they say type your full name. Let's type my full name. Alright. They say by typing my name on the given date, I acknowledge I'm signing the tax form under penalties of perjury. Your signature must exactly match the full name entered in the tax identity information section. If you are signing on behalf of someone else, uncheck electronic signature consent date. Alright. Today, you can modify the date to a day before or after to fit time zone. Right. So here now they said Amazon businesses and the subsidiaries maintain fiscal, electronic, and procedural safeguards on connection with the collection, storage, and disclosure of your personal information. You can find more details in our priority. Alright. So here now we click on submit form. You click on submit form. Let's click submit form. Now you can see what they say there. Update your signature. Update your signature. They said update your signature to exactly match your name. If you are signing on behalf of someone else, uncheck electronic signature consent. Alright, let's go up and check. So this is my name. I have found where I'm making a mistake. I did not type the name in full, so I have to enter it exactly as it is here. Now let's go back and type it exactly as it is. So the rest should be on capital letter. The rest should be on capital letter. All right. Let's click this. Remember, you have to check this box. All right. Let's click there. Now let's try again. Let's try again submitting a form. All right. So we are through with that. So we are through with that. We are through with that. So we are through with that. So you have to screenshot this. Screenshot this. This. Screenshot this. So you can get a clear information next. Alright. Now, this is it. Alright, they say it verified. You can see at the top here, verified. Alright, so or you said they say it validated or verified. Your tax information has been received and successfully validated. Applicable withholding rates. Alright, so we can then exit. Exit interview. Exit interview. Alright, let's exit interview. And then exit interview. Let's click at exit interview. Let's click at exit interview. So, all right. Now for here, if you don't want to see this OTP sign in again, you can always click on this. Don't require OTP on this browser. You can always click there. So that is it. You can always click there to go after entering the number of the OTP. Now, if you say didn't receive OTP, it will take you to this place. Now, if you click on didn't receive OTP, you can type on two-step verification account recovery. Then here now is where you can tell them that you don't want OTP again or something like that, and then submit your ID card. Submit your ID card. So I believe that is what you need. Let's go back and enter our OTP. Let's go back and enter our OTP. All right, so let's go back and pick our OTP. All right, get our OTP from here. So let's go back. Let's check if it reload now. Okay, they said the OTP I entered is not valid. So sometimes it gives issues like this. So all you have to do is to click at didn't receive OTP, then click at two-step verification account recovery, something like that. Now, but for now, let's click at send OTP. Test me at my number and then in 284. All right, click at send OTP. Let's click at send OTP. Now, if you click at send OTP, let's wait for network to bring it up if actually it will work that way. Voting messages. If we receive the OTP, let's check if the number entered the WhatsApp. So actually we didn't receive any OTP. So all you have to do here now is to click at didn't receive OTP, then click at two-step verification account recovery. Now click here. Right, click at two-step verification account recovery. Now enter your password. Enter your password. Let's sign in. Alright, they said to regain access to your account, you will need to verify your identity. To do so, you will need to provide a picture, a scan or photo of a government-issued identity document. Acceptable forms of government-issued identification include a state-issued driver license, a state ID card, a voter registration card, a passport. Before uploading, please make sure that any sensitive information such as account number or identification number are covered, concealed, or removed. Your name and address, as well as the issuing authority, states, or country are clearly visible. The verification process may take 1 to 2 days to complete. We'll send you an email to what is it? All right, two-step verification has been disabled. You will then be able to access your account with only your password. You can re-enable two-step verification at any time. Alright, so let's upload a document. I already have a document I can upload. Let's choose file from media. Let's click add photos. Alright, let's upload from our camera. Let's upload from our camera. We uploaded the file from our camera through our camera. We uploaded the file through our camera. So we have to submit the form. Let's submit the form from here so we can retrieve it back. Alright. Have a wonderful day and God bless you.